I'm gonna tell you a story, but the first thing you gotta understand is time does not work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle because I'm the one talking to you. Well, welcome to Cult. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit quick because I'm feeling a little bit fast-paced today. So, some advice from an old acquaintance or I'd venture to say a friend. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I hope he's doing well. So, first, always try to not be the Paramariga, the Paramariga Balatrista, the stranger on the other path. You failed. If you are a Paramariga, try to be a good stranger. Try to be a good Paramarga. Try to be a good stranger on the other path. Yatate. Try. Yatate, Utara, Azasta. Trying, better than hoping. Azaste, Utara, Sidate. Hope, better than despairing. Basate, Utara, Adate. Talking is better than arguing. Kalitam, Utara, Yodati. Better to walk away than to fight. Yodati, Utara, Debate. Better to fight than to run away. Debate, Utara, Pajkanyati. Better to run away than to die. And while we're here, we're going to talk a little bit about. So I showed you an Asapaga Darpana, like an 8-sided mirror. So I'm going to talk about the Bagua. So we have Father, or Janaka, 3 solid lines. It's associated in binary with 111. The number 7. It is called Kyan. It is called the creative. It's associated with heaven and the sky at our casa. And with, as I said, Father. It is called the creative. There is in the sequence the Tritya, Putri, or the third daughter. 110, it is 2 at top, 2 solid underneath. With 6, it is called Dwi, it is the joyous, associated with lakes and marshes. And it is called, it's associated with pleasure, and the first one is associated with strong and persisting. There is 101 solid, double, solid, and that is the Ditya Putri, or second daughter. It is the life-giving, called Li, associated with number 5, 101. In binary, the fire with fire and with Agni, the fire, and with glow, it's called clinging. There is number 4, which is 100 in the binary. 2 broken lines, 1 solid at the bottom. And it is associated with Adyaputri, the first daughter. It's the, oh, no, I'm wrong. With Adyaputra, the first son. It is called Xian, associated with thunder, the number 4, and with 100 in binary. Then there is solid, 2 at the bottom. That is associated with 3011, wind and air. It is called the gentle. And that one is the Adyaputri, the first daughter. Then there is the 2, 1, and 2 with 010, associated with the number 2. It is called Khan. Oh, the last one is called Jun. And is, as it was the gentle, this one is called the abysmal. It's associated with water, Jala. And is the Divitya Putra, or second son. Then there is the third son, the Tritya Putra, one at the top, 2 and 2, is associated with mountains and is called Gin. And then there is, last but not least, broken, 000, Kun, mother, or Janani, associated with ground or earth, Bhumi. And that wraps that up. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is the term for the magic square, which is a grid of 9 numbers that is supposed to be in, I believe, Confucian mythology, a number that a wise man saw on the back of a turtle or a dooli. Sarvata Badra is a word for magic square diagram in Sanskrit. And you only got everything here. Alright, we got Don't Be the Stranger on the Other Path of Fail. You got the Bagua. Got all this. Oh, quick note. So, altar fruit. It's been 3 days. I'm gonna be using these for making myself some beverages, because this has a citrus base. As far as I understand Pepsi has a spice base. I think I mentioned this before. But I'm gonna be seeing if the nimbu, my lime there, has any bija in it, has any seeds. From a while back, you may have, if you've been following me for the whole way, you might remember me getting a pomegranate. I've tried planting the seeds; they didn't really sprout. I'm actually trying to like not be lazy about it and germinate them like the right way. So they're like chilling in paper towels right now. I'm gonna see what I can get for seeds in this, and kiwis over there. I already planted the plantain. Planting a plantain or a banana is shockingly easy. Like, there's a lot of extra stuff you can do to make sure that you get a good sprout on it. I did this the lazy way because the plantain isn't very expensive for me to get. But like, essentially, just like you make sure there's a fresh cut at the top, but you don't go too far, and then you stick it in dirt. There you go. But let's see. Oh, these are part of my Vera thesis or my adept thesis. Oop. They're color coded. I find it to be pretty handy. Oop. Cleansing, centering, emerald energy, spirit body. So Hadipmani Shakti, Sita, Sarira, could be Avatara, depending on what level you're dealing with or what sauna you're dealing with. Cleansing, there's the whole thing about Marsti and cleansing. And titles one by waiting. Why don't we buy the clown crowding Myrtle Sutra of the Ekam Qatar Hadi with the Myrtle Sutra of the Valinata Raja at all of the always spinning with not going anywhere at all. It could be to spinning, to spin a sutra be, to spin sutra sangita as I sing by me. Jayati, Jayati, Jayati sutra, Jayati spin a sutra to sing sangita. Ha! That can be how that works. Just saying. Oh yeah, this also includes like notes that I had for prepping for this, because the YouTube, as I said, is part of the VR thesis at like at the Avisha digital record level, or Stana, I should say. And it might be done. Let's see. As a quick reminder, there means adept. Part of my adept thesis for well, what that? Oh, you know what? I know I didn't think of bringing it up, so I didn't look it up right now. I don't want to risk turning off the video by accident, but I got some numbers here because, much like Hebrew, Captain Devangari can be used to speak in numbers as well as in sounds. Here's scientific notation. Whoop! Sanskrit is actually extremely handy for science stuff. In case you didn't know from all the other stuff I've done with, like, I think I've mentioned a lot of times, there's a bunch of, like, there's a bunch, like, it says that, like, I looked it up on YouTube and it said there's, like, no modern speakers of Sanskrit. I don't think that's true because there's too many computer terms for that to be correct. But anyway. Oh, yeah. Speaking of old versus new. So if you watch the Tower episode, there's a certain word, Davada Bada. If you feel like being grossed out, look up Davada Bada. Like, I feel kind of wrong bringing it up during scientific notation because, like, whatever. And like, numbers as letters in pertains to Devangari script, but, yeah, it is what it is. Because, like, it refers to something happening to the gods, which shouldn't happen to, like, people. And, like, if you look up Davada Bada and you find something that's close to it, trust me. It refers to, like, I guess an event, but, like, I guess an event. Yeah. And here is the, Davada Bada. Boop. And there's the, down there, the Bagua. And there's also the Bagua in rotation. Oh, by the way, 8 pounds of life at 300 degrees for 3 hours is, according to a book, let's see if I can reference this correctly, Vampires, Death, and Burial, is how long it takes for a body to be broken down in I think it's a crematorium oven that actually uses that formula. I could be wrong though. Someone else, no, you know what? I think someone else just told me that because they have that kind of information off the top of their head because they're like that. Anyway, fear not and cause no fear. God is merciful and timeless. That's essentially the very same thing that be just and fear not means, because be just and fear not means, like, be just and don't be afraid. Essentially, it just means, like, don't F around and you don't have to find out. So, don't be someone who I have to say, para marga, bava trista. Stranger on the other path, you failed. Better to ietate, otarda azaste. Try, better than hope. Azaste, otarrasedate. Hope, better than despair. Isate, otarrevate. Talk, better than argue. Caritum, otar yudati. To walk, better than fight. Yudate, otar devate. Fight, better than run away. Devate, otar pashkamiate. Run away, better than to die. Whoop! This is Oracle, gonna sing myself out. Have a good evening, folks, all the ways out of the Abisha of the Jersey. The Abisha Durs of the lack of way. Oh, the Abisha Tantra's a digital weave. See out there, YouTube audience, yay. Hey.